Drink your water. Come on, drink your water. But first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink. Or should I say, breathe, then drink. Now fam, listen. Grab your glass of that water. Get your picture of that water. Wait, bottle. Lift that picture of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Stretch it out. Move your body and drink some water. Oh, good morning. Move your body and drink some water. Oh, bam. Move your body. Drink. Or should I say, move, then drink. Now, lift your glass and toast your ancestors. Now lift your glass and toast your ancestors. Now lift your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just lift your glass. Drink. Or should I say, raise, toast, then. Now take your breath and drink some water. Lift your bottle, pour some water. Or you're saying that, cool your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, live, move, toast. Or should I say, breathe, drink, eat, move, sleep. Closely appropriate, of course, but take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors, drink with me. Come on now. Kill it. Drink your water. Alright, family, good morning to all of you. Alright, so we about to do this toast, and alright, hold on. Brother Kwame say, do we have anybody who can transfer music from a cassette to a CD, and if so, who? Ooh. Alright, that's a question going out to the family. Do we have anybody in our circle who could transfer music from a cassette to a CD, and if so, who? Alright, cool. Let me ask you this, Kwame. What music is it? Because we might need to go straight to an MP3 with that. You can put that straight on your iPhone. But I'm quite sure somebody out there that can. The word, the call has went out. Brother Kwame needs some assistance. So first off, great Ujima family. What I'm going to do, of course, we're going to pour these libations. And I know y'all like, what's going on with the evening shows? But hey, just relax. Just relax. And also, I'm not able to podcast right now because one of my tablets went down, so I have to come up with a new method to stream the content for my podcast, which is the foundation of everything I'm doing, because of Facebook and the YouTube and all that stuff is the side stuff. Podcasting is the thing that I really enjoy and what got me into this. So we're gonna make sure that we get that together. Right now, I'm also just tripping off of the power of the Pivo. Right? I'm just, some stuff I got to work out. It got a couple of bugs in it. I already sent the message in to them about it. But once again, for those that wasn't able to see what it is, Pivo is a system that allows you to video record, and it acts as a holder for the camera. So what I'm going to do today is I want to get a stand, a tripod for it, right? So that we can start using it for the show. So y'all be starting to see Ujima Journey in a different angle if I so choose. I'll be able to control the camera, because let me turn it on real quick. I want y'all to see this, right? So I'll be able to control the camera. Depending now, I can put it on a face lock, or I can move it. I don't know if y'all can see it moving. Let me have it go a little bit faster. It moved. Y'all see that? I control the movement. Speed it up. Speed it up or slow it down. Have it move real slow or have it move real fast. Right? So it also has a face lock, which a lot of cameras have, but you got to be with the camera to make that happen. With Pivo, I don't have to do that. I could be across the room. We could have a speaker at let's say the Malcolm X Festival, and I could be standing on one side and have him speak, and long as I got my camera within hearing distance, I get a real good audio. Also, it has a camera head a camera holder that also moves, where I can spin it as well as move it up or down, so I could get angles as well. So I'm looking forward to doing some work with that, doing some real creative stuff with it, as well as the software to allow me to do, like some of y'all been seeing some of the pictures, the multiple image pictures that I've been able to do, or me and my kids are able to fill up a classroom because we can take multiple pictures or move real fast or do some incredible things. Those that want to see it, you have to go to my timeline, because for some reason I can't directly load it to Ujima Journey, but I figured that out too, and I'm gonna work that out. There's a lot of bugs because it's a brand new product, at least to me, actually to the world. I was supposed to get it back in March, because this was a birthday gift that I got for myself, and it's a good build. I'm really enjoying playing with it right now, but we're about to get serious with it. Tripod is about to come out. We got to work on getting some more computers, and I'm even thinking about getting another phone so that we can, because I want to really streamline what we're doing and be able to snatch either my one phone or my two phones and be able to do something on the spur of the moment, cut and mix and all that. So, because we are going to be moving to a whole nother level of the game. This, as far as Giame, this Malcolm X Festival and the other newsletter. So, like I told you, one of my ideas is I want to do a soap opera, a conscious soap opera type thing. Brother Kwame said my older sister has some of those oldies music she wants to play on CD because she is not up to date on all the other tech stuff. Man, do they still make CDs? I'm just... it's crazy. I want y'all to think about the amount of change that those of us that are in our late 40s and 50s have seen. You know what I'm saying? And the amount of change that our children are going to see. I mean, it's incredible, right? I mean, I ain't gonna say I was born before microwaves, because microwaves been around for a long time, but I can remember when microwaves was a luxury item. I can remember when color TVs was an adult thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was a while before I had access to a color TV, right? And it's like, damn, now it's just like, do they even make black and white TVs no more, right? Remember the 8-track? And, I remember the videotapes and beta and VHS battle. Like, damn, I'm like, good God Almighty. And now I carry everything on my phone. Ask my phones questions, right? Get data. And I want y'all to understand that. That's what we getting. We get a lot of data. And one of the things that we have to start being able to develop as a group is filters. Filters, right? We got to filter out the noise. A lot of data, too much data becomes noise. That's basically what it is. So what we have to be able to do is start learning how to filter out the noise, right? So that we could get to, I don't eat meat. I eat fish, but you know what I'm saying? I want to get all the fish. I don't want to get none of the bone. The bone is the noise, the seed. You know what I'm saying? As far as your dietary eating, you don't necessarily want to eat the seed or the bones, right? So you want to get straight to the flesh. Oh yeah, he said real to real. I do remember real to real. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. But nonetheless. Now, there's one thing I want to cover, and we could talk about it. Here we go with this madness. I got to reconnect. So, while I'm reconnecting my Hootsuite. Oh, snap. Alright, I know what's going on. I changed the password. So, I changed the password, so I need to go on and change the password on my Hootsuite. So my Hootsuite done timed out. Alright. Groups must have Hootsuite as an app on Facebook. What it say? Alright. Hootsuite must have what? Groups must have Hootsuite as an app on Facebook.com. Alright, so I work on that. Boom. Dismiss. And I use them all the goddamn time anyway. Alright, so, but anyway, family, let's go on and do this. Let's do this. Let's pour. Alright, here's the news that I wanted to cover real quick. This is from CNN. I'm going to drop this and we're going to knock this out real quick. Tackle white supremacy as terrorism, experts say. Right? I mean, just go and read it for yourself. It's up on Giami Journey piece, and I'll cover it. Because we're fastly approaching our toast and talk on the weekend, and I may be doing the show tomorrow, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow night. We know we hooking up in the morning. But this is something. Go and read up on it. We also have the folk tales and stuff like that, and I'll read the folk tale that we were supposed to. The folk tale of the week. Let's just say that. You know what I'm saying? Of this week. I ain't gonna read it because we ain't do the one from last week, so we're behind. So I'm not even gonna read it. I'm just gonna chill out. We might need to cover 2 or maybe 3 when I do a show. But we're moving into the Malcolm X season, family. We're moving into the Malcolm X Festival season, and I'm trying to focus everything that I need to do on that. I also need to put the word out that we're gonna be having a meeting, so that we can go and tie up the loose ends, get whatever checks we need, so we can remind ourselves of our responsibilities and make sure everybody do it. But now, tackling white supremacy is a terrorism, experts say. So I just want to throw that out there, pros and cons of that, and we'll hit it up. All right, so here we go. Let's grab that ambrosia. I'm not supposed to be drinking this one, but I got some brewing. Not brewing. I got some fermenting down the basement. I'm letting this one really breathe out, right? So what I'm gonna do is, so I have plenty for Malcolm X Festival. So family first, giving honor to the creator. By the name you choose a creator, call the creator. By the way, Malcolm X Festival, May 25th, 12 to 8 p.m. Come one, come all. Vendors are coming in. And thank you, vendors, for all of your support. Donations are coming in. And thank you, family, for all your support. This is moving along very nicely. And I totally, my fault. We totally appreciate you here at Giami Journey, as well as from the Taiwi Village. Totally appreciate all of the support and the love that we are getting, right? Those of you that may know people that want to perform, you know what I'm saying? Please get in touch with somebody in Giami to let us know, because there will be no last minute. Oh man, I do a mean juggle. I juggle. Will vendors be inside or outside? We would like to have the vendors outside. Now, we still have space to the inside. So if some vendors want to be on the inside, because we got control of the stage, we can tell people they can come inside and stuff like that. So depends on you. You need to let me know what you would prefer, because last year we had vendors outside and inside. So, you know what I'm saying? And depending on the weather. If it's bright and sunny, I would prefer to have everybody outside. If it's not, you know what I'm saying, and we have to go inside, then we'll make that happen. You know what I'm saying? But the festival is for the outside. All of the performances and all the stuff, weather permitting, and since we pouring libations, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna ask that the ancestors push off the rain to about 8-10 p.m. If it's gonna be any rain, we're gonna push it off to about 8-10, right? So we lifting up our glass to our creator, by whatever name you choose to call that creator, and we salute and we say Ashe. For that, family, we move to our list of our ancestors. Miles Brown, Miss Ann Robin, the Tech Center Davis, Ern Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilley, George and William Walter, Christopher Gasson, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend, Cleveland Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Elvira Brown, Jenna Gaines, Ern Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis, Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tapper, John Fallar, Montague Pittman L, No More X, Pat Mount Rob, Malika Pacour, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusef Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Bro, Pro Actor Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pulliam, the Luxter Brothers, Miss Edith Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Grinderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Del Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bert Beatty, Sel Well, Levita Farmer, Agoso Sue, Shell Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Lena Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thorne, Pearl G. Thorne, Nada Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Jordan Thorne, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keachler Reese, Linda Watson Hamlins, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mitchell Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Baxter, Mae Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, Derrida Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Spencer Johnson, Ellie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinier, Elder Almatet Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs the Sr., Delma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Eleanor Howe, Franklin Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Dilimon Aries, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan, William Walter West, Nigella Paris, Elder Basiji Fulani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Wallace, DeFritis Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scanterbury, Wilson Hadley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Edith Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nalon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word I, Stacy Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Joy Dorr, Jerry Dorr, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Levy Herbie, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Junko Shea, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Jean Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eulin Andrew Baker, Patricia Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie, Harriet Tubman McKay, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Hatch Sr., Mally Miller, Housie Hatch, Dan Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ada Casey, Thomas Cooper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mae Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanella, Albert Molly, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Earlton Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Bond, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Remy Laura Newton, J.P. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Baba Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Captain Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Hiram Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan Phillips Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rayshawn Easley, Javed McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jacqueline Brawlers, Reginald Oliver, Mazarine Cooper, George Swan, Emmanuel Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon, Joella Giles, James Carswell, Roberta Adams, also known as Ancestor, Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damian Top, Westina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cunda, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy Ryan, Ross Riggins, Jamonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jepson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quasi Sample, Candace Simmons, Severin Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacey Trice, Denisa Gore, Nathaniel Hassan Turner, Khalid Sen, Nigel Turner, Demetrius Lewis Flint, Alberta Woods, Geneva Simmons, Daniel Tilley, Angeline Gatt, Sharifa, Oscar Kane, Audrey Gripper, Dominic Nichols, Ruth Elaine Johnson, and Teresa Sambu. All right? So, family, we lift up our glass in celebration of all of our ancestors. And as we do on a daily basis, we say, Ashe. From there, family, we move into the present moment. And right now, we are on Ujima. So, shouts out to all of the Ujima born. Right? All of the Ujima born. I'm asking everybody to activate those reticular formation. We are out here hunting Ujima. And shouts out to Miss Cindy Johnson. Thank you for posting up the pic of Ujima. You know what I'm saying? The hashtag Ujima. You know what I'm saying? They was doing work on the house. Right? So we're going to lift up the glass to that, to Ujima today. Right? For those that don't know, Ujima means collective work and responsibility. Righteousness is the demonic principle. Respect is what we teach the young people. Blue is the color of the day. Vibration is the Hermetic law. Male name for the day is Kwaku. Female name Akua. Looking for a Kwaku. I think we got a Akua. We're looking for a Kwaku. Any Kwakus out there, hit us up. Let us know so we can go and lift up the glass to you. So lifting up a glass in the moment, for the moment, you know what I'm saying? In the now, we lifted it up and we saying Ashe, because we confirm the fact that we will respect our pact with the past, and we're going to respect the pact with our future by getting busy right now in the present. So we lift up our glass and we say Ashe. From there, family, we move to our future, our children, our children's children, on to infinity. We want them to know that we're thinking about them in advance, and you know what I'm saying, that we think about them often while they're here. You know what I'm saying? And it's our role in their life to be the foundation upon which they build. And we need to make sure that we lay that out, lay that land out. You know what I'm saying? Become the fertilizer out of which they could grow into healthy human beings. Right? So we lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we move to all of our relations and we toast and we say Ashe. From that, you know where we go? Only place we can go is that for you, right? For you. What is it that you need in this moment to move towards your personal greatness right now, right? What is it that you need, right? We lift it up and we say Ashe. From there, family, you know what we do? Let me tell you what we do. We move and we toast the most magnificent, marvelous, uplifting, outstanding, super, excellent, most responsible individual in the room. And I'm lifting up we got a Akua in the house. A cool in the house. I see you, girl. All right, so we lift up our glass and we say to you, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, and joy. I got to go do some ironing and also contemplate on how I'm going to work this situation out. Will I get another phone? Will I get another tablet? Of course, we're going to get at least one, possibly two more computers. We're going to get us a new mic. I'm trying to mic up Quasi and Neff for their show as well. So, hey, Jammy Journey moving. We're not playing. And we also got some camping trips coming up. We got the Malcolm X Festival. Man, it's like it's just, right? In a good way, right? Just let, but we always know, that there's always challenges that pop up, and we just have to be, prepared and ready to deal with those challenges, right? And, because we've been doing this for a long time. So be looking out for some pictures from my Pivo. Like I said, now, the one thing that I noticed, if anybody's thinking about going and getting this, what I'm noticing right now is that they got to work the bug out as far as the video. I don't know if it's my camera, but the video is kind of yellowish, right? It's a yellow tinge to it. And I think I see where 1 minute is clear, then it's yellow, but I think they're going to work that out, right? But I would highly suggest, if you are serious about your videos, if you're serious about developing memes and building memes, this right here is a great product, right? And if you're into recording events and you want to be able to focus on a person, it's excellent. It's going to stop. It's going to have to stop me from having to run around and being in 3 or 4 places at a time. I just need to be able to watch the phone, right? But family, this is Brother Hot Tip. I want to thank each and every last one of you for joining me, and we are out. Y'all have a great day. I will get with you soon.